Hello there, and welcome to a pretty fancy, I don't even know what this would be. This is Boom Beach Supremacy, I think Tournament 4? I'm not good at counting, so I'm not gonna stick to that, but it is Boom Beach Supremacy. Again, you may remember a little while back, I posted a video, I was in it, I did attacks, they were freaking horrible. And I wanted to take the opportunity because the rest of our task force was kind of jumping in there and was doing their thing, and I regretfully declined the ability to redeem myself because, you know, obviously only 5 people can join in because it's 5-on-5 task force versus task force competition. Whoever gets the most force points wins, yada yada yada. If you don't know about it, then go to the Hub Inc. and check out some of their stuff. It is one of the things that they're doing currently in Boom Beach, and I say just one because there's like a whole mountain of other stuff. But what it comes down to is the task force was like, yeah, we finally get a turn, we're gonna have fun, oh, this is gonna be great, and I was like, abso-freaking-lutely, yes please, because it allows me to show why our task force is able to do DC on a daily basis. And, you know, we laugh at DC. We can, well, we did DC in 12 hits, but haha, I didn't have to eat a pepper. It was 12 hits, not 11. Anyways, not that I'm super happy about that, but I'm kind of super happy about that. So I had the opportunity to show off some of the skills of the fellow brute squatters. Their 5-man team was actually named Six-Fingered Men. Not, well, you know how the name, like where you put the breaks and the placement of the words. Not the bad way, but in the good way. Brute Squad, if you know I don't know if you've ever seen The Princess Bride, Brute Squad, obviously a reference. Originally, when it was like first set up, the task force leader was Mad Max. Wait, Maximilian? Max something. Anyways, the point is, I was like, yes, I will happily showcase your guys' awesomeness, because, well, they regularly do awesomeness. So, as you can see, the first attack was Crunch. He's been in our task force for, I'm pretty sure, ever. Maybe not ever, but, like, for a really freaking... Oh, that gap. Whew. Oh, the Beard's heart can't handle this. That gap was vicious. Oh... And somehow, he pulled it off. So anyways, sorry, a little distracted. Anyways, the first attack was Crunch. This one is by Stupid Zookas, because as we know, when you fail an op hit, it is always because of the Stupid Zookas. No one else, always the Stupid Zookas. Except for possibly my last op attack, but we're not going to get into that right now. I'm sure someone will make fun of it at one point or another. So Crunch kicked off the first, I guess, attack on Centaur. Really, Centaur is a nasty little base to get when you're doing the old, you know, 5-man trying to take out Stronghold type of attack. So great job by these guys to take it down in 2 hits. And then we're going to move on to Mez taking on Commodore. Pretty standard Commodore. You got some stuff over on the left-hand side. You got some stuff in between you and the core. And really, the ultimate strategy or what you're going for is basically just running up that right-hand edge of the map. And I don't know if it's because Commodore was like one of the first core bases I learned to do like a solo all Zuka run at. But it's always struck me as like it's that really tough base that can be really easy. I don't know. It's kind of nice. Like sometimes, obviously, the rocket launchers are placed in weird ways, or you'll get like full rocket launchers along the front where those machine guns are. You know, there's always variations, things that mix up the layout, I guess, of the base. But if you're trying to learn Zukas and you're trying to learn the long... Sorry, I just realized that normally when you clear out the mines, you try to take out those mines there, and I thought Mez had messed up and just missed it and was like, oh no, he's going to hit the shock mine, it's going to be awful, it's going to die. No, Mez had to take a completely ordinary, mundane hit, put his own spin on it, turn it into a one shock, one critter, and properly spaced so that he doesn't trigger off the front mines. Just taking Commodore to a next level. If you are trying to learn how to do that long Zuka walk and do those Zuka hits, that's what you want your attack to look like. Mine normally don't, but it really is, it's a great base to learn how to do that long walk, to get those times of your smokes, your shocks, things like that, because normally it ends up being a 2 or 3 shock finish, and you can just kind of chill down there in the corner, blow up the base, you look like a beast, everybody's like, oh my god, you killed the whole core all by yourself. Meanwhile, like, all the other cores, you're running team-ed or something. At least for me, back in the day, that's kind of how I got started with the AZ and doing things. So, absolutely fantastic example of how to do calm on another level. Like, really, honestly, all of his hits are. Let's be honest. It's the like subtle little things that Mez the Machine does. I just absolutely love watching him. His hits. Anyways, moving on to ABN Soldier, or as I like to call him, Abs, because, I don't know, Abs, doing a super job of pounding tap into the ground. He tapped that core. Anyways, Centaur goes down like a ton of bricks, and he makes it look easy, but honestly, that core probably had well over 1 million hit points. Like, it'd be big and beefy. It's not a super easy thing to do. He just makes it look that way. And then we are going to show you Teeth's showing our fearless leader, the current Capitan of the Brute Squad, the man with the spreadsheet who makes all of it happen. Teeth. I don't know. But, so, also known as Tails a Wagon. Tails being his main account, Teeth being his mini account. So yes, he is hitting this with his baby account, which, I don't know about you guys, but my baby account can't even take on Milk Run. So, a lot of devotion there. Anyways, very classic Tech. Tech actually, just because I was talking about it with Com, Tech is, I'm pretty sure, the first base I ever soloed with Zukas. It was the one I learned, and I used to like go all the way over to the left and right up the edge and all kinds of crazy stuff. And obviously, this type of path, a lot more skill required, but so much better, especially when those shields start getting bigger and bigger. It's one thing to take the extra time when you got a nice small shield, like if you're doing, I don't know, upper lip or something, But when you start getting into like a 6 million point shield, that can get pretty nasty. Now, I know what you're saying. They did 2 attacks. I don't understand. They're not going to be able to do things. Unfortunately for the guys, in their draw, their big base, the bulk of their task force points, wham, right there. That's right, that's a Fang with like a 5 million hit point shield. No way you're taking that down solo. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully it's been entertaining. And above all else, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day.